Hello, everybody. Checking in. Can you hear me okay? Jasmine, you got me? Yeah? Okay, good. Miss Sierra, nice to see you. We're just practicing patterns. We have about 3 minutes before class gets started. So just practicing your patterns, please. Who's in there? Hello, Mr. Pask's family. Oh, yeah. Yep, keep practicing. Oops. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's it. So Miss Sierra, hold on for a sec. We got to spin the other way. Okay? So remember, we finished that thrust. So do this with me. Thrust with your right hand, other right hand. Yeah. And then our left leg steps behind and we go. Okay. Left leg steps behind and we go. Twin forearm block. Oh, Sierra froze. She's frozen. Oh, there she is. You were frozen there for a second, Miss Sierra. Uh-oh. Now she's gone. Wait, she's back. You thawed out. Good. Okay. So we're thrusting with your right hand. Thrusting with your right hand. Good. And then we take our left leg and we step behind and we turn. That's the one. Then we go to three motion. Strike and punch. And we go the other side. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. And you're gone. Like you didn't even wait for me. Wow. Kind of hurt my feelings. 1, 2, 3. Chop. Whoa, wait, go back. Go back. Go back to your thrust. Go back to your thrust. Got to thrust with your other hand. Right hand thrust. Yep. Now, spin. Yep. Perfect. And step forward and punch. And then the other side. Are you okay over there? What's going on? That's not the right side. Or are you starting your whole pattern again? You're funny. Okay, you got about, we'll say like 10 more seconds, okay? No. Nice. Nice. Okay, come on in this way, everybody. Let's get ready to rock. We're going to make a circle. Mr. Henry, come on over this way. Right in that blue mat over there. Get mine just a little bit closer, Mr. Mason. Yeah, we're good. Ready? Face center. Treat it. Good. Yeah. And we bow. Everybody just have a seat down, please. Sitting up nice and tall. Closing your eyes. Be very still. All right, let's open our eyes. So the only thing we're going to need for this class is a little bit of space, okay? We're going to work on all of our concentration, which is really just our patterns. So we're going to do a bunch of movements. I know Miss Harris is like loving this. We're going to do a bunch of movements, but we're going to go up and down the floor. Now we have a lot of space. You may not have as much space, and that's okay. We're still going to try and keep it to about 3 steps, and then we're going to turn around. Okay, so we're going to do things from the basic patterns, so chunji. We're going to do the connected movements like in dangum. We're going to go low block, high block. We're going to do from dosan where we go wedge, kick, and then 2 punches. We're going to do stuff from wan yo. Okay, so we're going to take all 4 of the patterns that we do, and we're going to just take some moves from each one of them, and then practice our patterns as well. But one of the things we have to do is to not just do our moves. Henry and I were just talking about before class. We have to do them with real purpose, right? Because then when we're learning other patterns, we start learning the black belt patterns, they're real easy to learn because you can do a block really well with power, with efficiency and motion. Because if you don't, then we get up to black belt and we gotta break all the bad habits. And it's no fun to learn patterns when someone just says, man, that's not very good. And we've had instructors say that to us. We didn't say that, but we've had some instructors that would question it like that. So we want to make sure that we set the foundation really good right now, okay? And I think we have a pretty good foundation, but we want to make sure that we're always tweaking it a little bit more, okay? So it's not just enough to know the movement, know that it's a punch. It's how do we get there? Not enough to know that it's a block, that it's an inner forearm block, or it's a low block. It's how do we get there to make it really effective, okay? So let's stand up nice and tall. We'll do our tenants first and then get started. Mr. Henry, first one. Respect myself and others. Oh, not yet. In honesty with myself and others. Never, never give up. And indomitable spirit, be guided by my heart. Let's exercise. Right toes, up and down, up and down, up and down. Left toes, up and down, up and down, up and down. Right ankles, having great balance. Nice left ankles. Woo, even better balance. Knee bands halfway. 1, 2, 3, all the way down. 1, 2, and 3. Circle those knees both ways. Now our hips both ways. Good. Pushing your head forward and relax to the back. Relax to the right side and to the left. Forward, back, side, side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Jog. Wiggle those hands. Stretch that out. Move those feet, Miss Sierra. Really move those feet. We're circles in. That's it. Move those feet even more. Go, Miss Sierra, go. I want a low camera angle on your feet. And stop. Twist your body side to side. And relax. Feet together. Put our elbows on our knees. And then we reach down towards our toes. And we straighten our legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold. And come up. Feet apart. Hands above your head, drawing big circles. 1, 2, and 3. Then the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind your back. Pulling over. And up. Pulling over. And up. One more time. And up. Let's stretch down to one side. Try and get as low as we can. Feel the stretch. Nice. And switch. And switch. And switch. and come up. Excellent. So let's start. We'll all just face this direction first. Ready? Let's start with our stances. Closed stance. Open stance. Sitting stance. Nice. Right fighting stance. So right leg goes to the back. Left fighting stance. Good. Step forward, left walking stance. Step forward again, right walking stance. Nice. Now step backwards and throw a middle punch. So the middle punch should really be in the middle of your body. So right in the center of your chest. Now, if you guys can see Mr. Henry for a second, he's punching forward, but his one shoulder is forward. We got to get both shoulders going straight forward, and now he can punch in the middle of his body. And we got to make sure his back toes, where should they be facing? Toes should always be facing in the same direction you are, right? In this walking stance. So both toes are going forward. We're going to go a little bit wider with your feet, not longer though, just wider. Yeah, that's it. So if our feet are too narrow, it feels like we're off balance. Always punching to the center. Right there. Now step forward and punch again. Are you still punching to the middle of your body? Feels kind of awkward sometimes. Yep. And it's just that constant little reminders. Let's step backwards and punch. Step backwards and punch. Always look at your stance. Okay, and we do this thing called a C motion, where we actually, when I move forward or backwards, I actually bring my feet together a little bit and then back out on an angle. It always gives me that angle that I want, the width I want in my stance. Okay, step forward and punch. Good, right to the center of your body. That's it, Jazz, right into the center of your chest. Good, step forward and punch. Hello, Mr. Kale. Nice to see you, sir. Stepping backwards, let's do a low block. Now, when we do a low block, we're gonna bring our hand up across our neck and we step back, low block. That's it, we start to turn our shoulders a little bit. So we're gonna step back again, turn our shoulders and block. Striking with our outer forearm, yep. Now let's go forward, low block. Remember our good walking stance? Our back hand is right by our hip. Both feet are going where? Straight forward. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Good, go forward, low block. Just becomes that muscle memory. Okay, go forward, low block. Oh, watch out for the TV and the cameras, you guys. Okay, let's go backwards, low block. Good, go backwards, low block, always from your ear. Okay, we say it from inside to outside. Let's go backwards, low block. Nice. Now, we're gonna do a different block, but it's the same movements. So we're gonna go forward, middle section, outer forearm block. Okay, yep, the palm is facing away. Our hand should really be about your eye height. So let's go forward, outer forearm block, middle section. Good, go forward, outer forearm block, middle section. Nice, step backwards, middle block. Step backwards, middle block. Good, step backwards, middle block. Now, step forward, high block. Step forward, high block. Step forward, high block. Step backwards, high block. Step backwards, high block. Good, step backwards, high block. Excellent, just relax for a second. So did you guys notice something? What did you guys notice and what did we notice? Those three blocks, what did you notice about them? They feel kind of similar? Not in the end, but maybe how it started. Did it feel a little bit similar? Right, they all started the same way? Right, they all started sort of right up inside here. And it was always sort of that inside hand, low, middle, or high, right? So three blocks all started exactly the same way. That's why it's important we learn the fundamental of how to deliver that first one, because then we just got three more blocks done. Let's do a middle section inner forearm block, like in Chunji. So this one we're gonna go from underneath and block. Okay, front hand muscle block, good. Let's step forward with our right leg. We're gonna take our right hand and we're gonna go from underneath our left arm and middle block or muscle block. Good. And then we can do it again. Step forward, out from underneath. Boom. Good. Then step backwards from underneath, middle block. Good. Step back from underneath, middle block. This can be a little bit more tricky. Ready? One more time. Step backwards from underneath, middle block. Nice. Let's go forward. Step forward, middle block. Good. From underneath always. Step forward, middle block. Now, the more advanced you go, we start to really get kind of picky about the stance that we're in right now. And we want to be in a good L stance or a good fighting stance. When we're learning just the block itself, sometimes we allow you to go to a walking stance. We're not too worried about it. We just want that block to be right. But when we start to get up a little bit higher, green stripe, green belt, we want to see a good stance here. Okay, so step forward, L stance, muscle block. That's it. Let's see. Now, hold on for a sec. Don't move. Hold your block. We want to see just a little bit more weight on our back leg. So we got to make sure your back knee is bent and your front knee is a little bit straight. It can have a little bit of a bend in it, but not too much. Okay, so if I turn sideways, my back foot is facing that way, and my knee is bent quite a bit, and my front knee is just slightly bent. But see, I'm not here, I'm there. Okay, so you're in that stance, and still forward, one more muscle block, go forward, muscle block. Excellent, make sure the weight's on our back leg. Good. Okay, so from there, let's have some little bit of fun. We're gonna go forward and do a low outer forearm block, and then a high outer forearm block with the same hand. Yeah, that's from Dan Gunn. Now let's step backwards so we don't kill anybody on the TVs. Low block, and then turn your body for the second one, high block. So we should be using our front leg, right, or our front hand. So step backwards, low block, turn our shoulders, and then turn our shoulders again for our high block. That's it. Yeah, I hear Mr. Pass always talking about the stance and that's an important detail to have every time. We step backwards, good stance, low block, and then right back up, high block. Good, go backwards, one more time. Ready, low block, and then high block. Excellent, come on up, open stance. So let's do Chunji the pattern first. Okay, now, remember, I know you guys are probably all thinking this, and maybe you are. You're thinking, oh, Chunji the pattern again. Mr. O, I know this one. We know this one too. And when we would do class together in noontime, we'd always start with Chunji. And we've been doing Chunji a long time. You always get better at it. So let's do Chunji the pattern. Open stance, boom. And to stay to my count, please go to our left. 1. Good walking stance. Make sure both feet are going the direction we're facing. Step forward and punch. Good, bless you. Going to go all around the other side. Low block. Step forward and punch. And we go to the front. Low block. Have a good walking stance. Make sure your toes are going straight forward. Mr. Henry, toes going straight forward. Look at that back foot. Yes, sir. Oh, no, change your feet back. You had your feet right, but your toes have to be going forward. That's better. Step forward and punch. Now, where do these punches go? Right to the center of our body, right? Good. Let's go all around the other side. Low block. Mr. Mason, change your feet. Nice. And step forward and punch right to the center of our body. Then here's where it changes. We go from underneath and middle block, L stance. Good. Step forward and punch. And all the way around the other side, middle block. L stance, so make sure that weight's on our back leg. Step forward and punch right to the center line. And go to the back wall, middle block. Step forward and punch 1. Excellent. Make sure it's punching to the center. And all the way to the front. Step forward and punch 1. Right to the center, 2. Good, then backwards 1. Backwards 2. Chunji. And we step up onto our mark. Excellent job, everybody. Let's do Dan Gun, the pattern number 2. Okay, pattern number 2. Still staying to the count. Mr. Kale, have you done Dan Gun? Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you've done it, yeah? Okay, so we won't go too slow, but we'll walk through and make sure we get a good tell. Hold on, Mr. Kale. Hold on. We're not going yet. Yeah, stay with us. Okay, we're driving the bus. Here we go. Hey, water breaks. What is going on? Go to our left, knife hand guardian block. 1. L stance, so make sure you have weight on our back leg. Step forward, punch. 2. So good walking stance, but this time remember we punch up high to our nose. Other side, knife hand guardian block. Step forward, punch. Good. To the front, low block, right from your ear, block down low. Now 3 high punches. 1, 2, and 3. Just watch out for the camera and TVs. So Miss Sierra, this is the same movement you have in your pattern, okay? So this is where this becomes important for us. You should be punching with your right hand. Yep, okay. Left leg steps behind, twin forearm block. Then we step forward and high section punch with our right hand. Then we go to the other side, twin forearm block. L stance. Oh, Mr. Mason, you gotta change your feet for me, sir. And now your hands. Yep, that's it. Hold that position for a second. Yeah, so stay a little bit more sideways. Remember, this is our L stance. So we're more weight on our back leg. Good, take that one just off of your forehead. Yeah. And then we step forward, high punch. Now here's the move that we practiced. We go to the back, we go low block, high block. Now 3 high blocks, turn our shoulders. 1, turn them. 2, 1 more. 3, left leg steps behind, strike. Step forward and punch hard. Other side, strike. Step forward and punch hard. Dangun, return. Awesome job, awesome job. Okay, do you guys need a drink of water? Mr. Kale does, he's taking another drink. So if you guys need a drink of water, go grab one real quick, and then we'll come right back, and we're gonna go to Do-San, the pattern. Okay, Do-San, pattern number 3. Pattern number 3. Oh yeah. Mr. Kale, how's everything else going? Good? You doing good?
Yeah.
No audio for you. No audio for you. Sorry. Just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if it's not going so good. That's okay. Nice. Good. Good. Okay, here we go. We're going to do Do-San, the pattern. Okay, and we'll just do it as a group. So first, we're going to practice some techniques that we have in Do-San. Okay, so open stance. Let's go forward with our left and do a middle section outer forearm block with our left hand. So we step forward, middle block. Good. Now we're going to do a reverse punch like in the pattern. We're going to just turn our front or lift our front foot and punch hard with our back hand. Still punching to the middle of the body though. Okay, now step forward, middle block, and reverse punch. Bang. Good, go forward again, inside to out, middle block, lift your front foot, bang, drive that punch. Nice, now step backwards, middle block, reverse punch, bang. And step backwards, middle block, reverse punch. Good, one more time, step backwards, middle block, reverse punch. Now here's where it gets kind of crazy. So let's do this together. We're gonna take our right foot and step across an imaginary line. So watch this. I step across an imaginary line. Then I bring my left foot in, and my left foot goes back out, but I turn all the way around to the back. And then I'm just gonna reverse punch. Bang, that same motion. Okay, now let's take our left leg across the imaginary line, and our right foot comes in and goes out, middle block. And reverse punch. Okay, right foot across, left foot, and we turn to the back, block, and punch. Good, one more time, ready? Double step, cross, turn in and turn out, block, and punch. Nice. Now the next set of movements we're gonna do is still from the pattern, we're gonna step forward and just go wedging block. Then we're gonna use our back leg and do a front kick, and we're gonna punch twice, once with our right hand, then with our left. Then we just go to the other side, wedging block. Okay, kick with your left, punch with your left, then your right. Good. Let's go to let's better back up. Let's back up with our left, wedging block. Kick with your left, punch, and punch. Good. We've got more space. Nice. Let's just go to that other side, wedging block with our left leg. Kick with your right, right, left. Nice. So those are sort of the two main parts of this pattern that can be a bit challenging. So let's do do stand the pattern all the way through. Open stance. Here we go. We go to our left, middle block. Good, then that reverse punch. Oh, Mr. Henry, thank you, sir. Then double step. Remember, step across the imaginary line, and we go to the other side, middle block. Good, so our right leg should be forward right now. Right leg forward, that's it, and blocking with our right hand, then left punch. Excellent. Then we step up with our left and step forward towards the camera with knife hand guarding block. Good. Then step forward, middle section thrust. We didn't do this one, but just push forward with your right hand. So Jazz, just got to change your hands. Right hand should be forward. That's it. Then we do this release, return sideways. Boom. That's it. Nice. Spin all the way around, back fist with your front hand. So striking right towards the camera. Awesome. Then step forward, back fist with your right hand. Nice. So just like in Dan Gun, left leg's gonna step all the way around to the back. Boom. Block, and then reverse punch. And then we do that double step again. We step across the imaginary line, and we block the other side. Block, and punch. Excellent. Now we're just gonna shift to the back and do a wedging block. So we go wedging block. Back leg, front kick, punch with your right, then your left. Then our right leg just sort of slides out to the side again. Then we kick with our left, and we go left, then right. And we're gonna go to that left high block. Make sure our stance is good, back foot is turned. Nice, step forward, right high block. And now we're gonna pull that left leg around just like in Dan Gun, but we're gonna go to sitting stance. So striking, that's it, perfect. Then we're gonna take our left foot in and bring our hands across our body and go out to the right side. Oh, just turn around, Henry. Yeah, no spin in this one, just step together. Yeah. Should be facing the front. Face that way. And return. Awesome. Okay, so this time what we're gonna do is we are gonna partner off. We have 4 here. So Mr. Henry, you're in this red ring. Miss Haley's there. Mr. Pask's ×2 are over there. Face your partner's tension and bow. Awesome. We're gonna have this side go that way and just have a seat down. You guys are gonna do your own pattern the very best you can. You guys are gonna do your pattern, okay? So, I'm gonna first watch Miss Jasmina and Mr. Kale. Miss Sierra, you're just gonna practice, okay? You're just gonna practice your pattern and I'm gonna watch you next. Chumbi, open stance, and shisha. Relax when we're finished. And we'll talk to our partners, 2 good things. 1 thing that's gonna help them out. And relax. Okay. So Mr. Kale, you had a nice strong pattern. Okay. For you, I would just want you to slow down a little bit. Okay. You're super strong with your techniques, but it's a little bit rushed, right? And by a little bit, I mean like half a second rushed. You just pause that extra half second, you're good. Jasmina, your technique is always really good. I think you're still struggling a little bit with the turn. Okay. So let's just practice that together really quick. Okay. So let's go forward with our right hand. Yep. Left leg steps behind and go. Let's do that again. So you're getting the right position, but not in the right way. Wait, 1 sec. You guys are up. Nice. Oh, you're facing the other way. Make it even harder. I like it. Chumbi, your pattern, best you can. And shija. So there, and just step behind with your left leg. Remember, yep, that's it. And then keep spinning that same direction. That's the one. Perfect. Then step forward and punch. Okay, good. Come back, and I just want you to practice that part. Okay, the rest of it is good. Once you get this part, the rest of it will make it easier. Left leg steps behind and turn. Good. Okay, so Jazz, you're gonna just practice that part like 10 times. Okay, so the spin and then step forward and punch. Okay, that's it. I only want you to practice that part 10 times. Mr. Kale, you're gonna go back to Chunji the pattern again. Miss Sierra, let's see Wanyo the pattern. Chumbi. And shija. Relax when you're finished, and we'll talk to our partners. 2 good things. 1 thing that's gonna help them out. Miss Sierra, you gotta spin the other way. Yep. Yep. Still do that thrust. Yep. And step behind. That's the one, girl. Good. Keep going. Yep. And face your partner on this side. Tension. Bow. Awesome. So this time we're just going to have Mason and Henry become partners. You guys are going to turn and face each other. Haley and Mr. Passy, you guys can just face each other. Face your partners. Tension. Bow. Excellent. This time we're going to have, say, Mr. Pask and Mr. Pask just have a seat down. Henry and Miss Haley are going to do their patterns. All right. Got it, Jazz? Nice. It looked really good. So now we're going to have you do the whole pattern all over again. Mr. Kale, I want you to do Dangun the pattern again. Okay? Chumbi. And shija. Miss Sierra, I'm going to just talk to you for a sec. Okay? So the part I want you to practice, and just like Jasmina did, you're going to go to that thrust. And I want you to practice that turn 10 times in a row. Okay, because once you get that part, the rest of the pattern falls into place, right? But that's the one part that's kind of slowing you down a little bit. So when you go to that thrust, do your thrust. Thrust. Thank you. Like you're picking Miss Jillian's nose. Okay, and now you're going to spin. Relax when you're done. And yep, 9 more times. Talk to your partners. 2 good things. All right. How did Jazz do? Mr. Kale, how'd you do?
Mr.
I can't hear
Rowe.
you. I can't hear you, sir. You have no audio. You have no audio in my world. I'm too far away. You have to type it into chat. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Jazz, let's see Dan Gun the pattern again all the way from the beginning. Good. I'm going to get you to back up. Hold on 1 sec. Just back up for me. Just back up so you have a little bit more space. Probably a little bit more. Yep. There we go. And shut. Other partner's up. And shut. You guys play. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Ah, yeah, good. Return. So now, Jazz, that first part was really good. Okay, you got the good spin and connected all the dots. Now on the back side, okay, 3 high blocks. So after we go low block, high block, then we do 3 more high blocks. Relax when we're done on this side, and we can talk to our partners. 2, and we go 3, our right one should be forward. Then it's exactly the same movement that we do in the other end. Okay, our left leg steps behind and we strikes. We're gonna talk to our partners, give them some good things, then step forward and punch. Okay, so exactly the same movement on the front as on the back. Okay, movement number 9, that spin, is the same as movement number 19. Okay, yeah, nice. Getting good, girl. Getting good on it. Okay, and time. All right, face your partners. Tension. Bow. Excellent. This time, I'm going to have Mr. Henry and Mr. Mason change spots. So Mason's coming over here. Mr. Henry, you're going over there. And you are going to be with Mr. Pask. And Mr. Pask, you're with Miss Haley. Oh, Mr. Pask Jr., you're with Miss Haley. Okay, face your partner, tension. Bow. Last time doing our patterns, you guys. Last time. This time for you guys, let's have, yeah, you guys can have a rest. You guys rest, but I want you to stand on a diagonal like this. So you're sort of facing that red ring, and Henry, you're going to face that red ring. Yeah. Okay. Still have to sort of pick. So see how Mason's in the middle of his mat? I'm going to go in the middle of the 4 mats. Yep. Right there on that cross. Now you've got a place to begin and a place to end. That's the plan. Chumbi. So you guys there, I want you to turn around and do your pattern going the other direction. So that means you're probably gonna have to come really close to the camera, right? You have to come close to the camera so you can travel all the way away. Chumbi. And shia. You had the right spin, Jazz. Just got to go the other, take your hands to the other side. Yep, that's the one. Good. That's it, Sierra. Good. Relax when we're done on this side. Talk to your partners. Two good things. One thing's going to help them out. So, Jazz, I think that one you left out one high block. I think you only did 2 went forward because you ended up on the wrong side. Yeah, and then you still you did your spin pretty good. But yeah, I think you had one more high block on that side. But that one, that spin on the other side there, that was solid, girl. I'm liking it. Okay, other team out. You guys just have a seat down diagonally for you. Pick a diagonal. So Miss Haley, I'm going to have you back up to the back corner of your mat, to the red and the blue. Yep. That way, just in case there's some shenanigans that happens with Mr. Pask, we're not accidentally getting crushed. Okay, Chumbi, last time. And shuck. Do it. Let's go, Mr. Kale. You should be practicing. I know it's kind of cool to watch these guys do their thing too, though. One more. That's it, Jazz. And spin. Low. So Jazz got to back up. Low, high. That's it. Now 3 high blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Now step behind. Oh, nope. Go back. Step behind, like on the other side, and strike. Yep, perfect. Then step forward and punch. And strike the other side. And punch. Relax. Talk to our partners. 2 good things. 1 thing is going to help them out. Nice. It's hard to constantly be moving your pattern around from front to back and turning it around and all that stuff. You guys are doing great. And doing a pattern on camera, this is tough. This is tough. Believe me, I'm trying to do this with my patterns too. And this is hard. Yeah, I'm really proud of you guys. Doing great. Yeah. Yep, 100%. And if you guys want to challenge yourself a little bit more, do what they had to do is go on an angle. Really drives you crazy. All right, face partner ascension, bow. Excellent. Come on down this way. Let's just finish off class. So remember, there's no classes on Monday. It is Victoria Day long weekend. No classes then. But we are also belt testing for everybody who's eligible from the 25th to the 28th. We're doing that here live and in person in the school, or we will do it online like this if that's what we have to do, and then we will bring you your belt and your certificate. Okay? So Mr. Kale, you're going to have to draw us a map how to get to your house if that's what we have to do. Okay? We have no idea where you live. You live on the top of a mountain or something like that. Yeah. Okay? Draw me a map. Let's do a breathing exercise. Hands together. On the count of 3, we clap 1 time. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in, love, family, enthusiasm, romance, desire, faith, hope, passion, vision in. Out of your body, fear, worry, anxiety, hatred, revenge, negative thinking, superstition, and blame. All good things in. Anything I don't need, let it go. Breathe in, love, compassion, forgiveness, abundance, courage, and encouragement for myself. And I breathe out, love, compassion, forgiveness, abundance, courage, and encouragement for everyone we come in contact with. Nice job, you guys. Ready? Facing the center. Chitty up. Gunye. Taekwondo. All right, ready? Let's crash the camera. 1 big high five towards the camera. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Nice work, everybody. All right.